welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be taking you through how to organise and create your very own beautiful vintage vanity. Now, when I was a child watching all of those princess films and films about old Hollywood glamorous stars, one of the things they always seemed to have was a beautiful dressing table with a vanity. Now, when I saw this vanity a couple of years ago, yes, 2 years ago now, almost, at a vintage antique fair, I knew that she was going to be mine. And since then, I've created this really adorable, beautiful little setup, and I really wanted to share it with you to hopefully give you some inspiration for how to create your own lovely vanity setup. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is all, of course, completely to my tastes. So everyone has different tastes and things that they like, especially with interior decorating. So just because mine doesn't look exactly how you would like yours to look, doesn't mean you can't necessarily take some inspiration. Or you could say, well, this is how I definitely don't want mine to look, in which case it's still helpful, so I'm okay with that. Closing laptop, not very period appropriate. Right. So this is my vanity setup. Now, when I first bought the vanity, I only got, obviously, this base here. And I also, at the same time, bought this beautiful vintage hand mirror, which has gorgeous floral designs on it. And I use this every day for helping me with my makeup. For example, applying lipstick and eyebrows and all of those sorts of things. I think a vintage vanity kind of has to have a hand mirror, in my opinion. I just think it's so glamorous and really lovely. For the decoration of my vanity, the day I went to the fair, I also got this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful figurine of this lovely lady with a beautiful gown and a hat. And she's in motion. I love all of the ruffles and the really pale colour palette that this has. And she just sits on the corner here, and because she is all creams and light coloured and kind of a bronze brown accent, it actually looks like she was meant to be with my vanity. Coming over into this corner, I have several Disney Traditions figurines. These are my favourite kind of Disney figurines, and I have Snow White actually sat on the vanity here, and then I also have Cinderella and Belle sat in the corner next to the vanity because I didn't want it right up against the wall. So this kind of gives me a little bit of interest in that bare space. Moving over, for Christmas I got this adorable little Marie. I will take it out so that you can see. And it's just Marie from the Aristocats sat on a pillow. She has a really sweet little bow on her as well. And I pop her next to Snow White around the border of the vanity. And I've propped up this adorable little Kitty Cafe pin that I got when I was in Leeds. Just sat right there. Now I've said that, I'm not going to be able to get her back in. Moving along the back here, I have this beautiful, beautiful hairpiece that I got from Debenhams, and you can see this in my Christmas Day outfit video. It's a really amazing rose gold and sparkly hair clip that just looks incredibly, incredibly beautiful, very princessy, very sort of Art Deco almost, and very glamorous. And I can't wait to wear this in the next concert that I am in. I'm definitely incorporating this because I go very full glam for performances. Moving along, I have this amazing, amazing telephone it's a box, little box that you could keep perhaps earrings in, but it's an amazing telephone ornament, pink and red and sparkly and absolutely stunning. And this is, when I eventually get my own place, the kind of telephone that I would like to have And yes, I know that it means no one can ever leave me messages, and if you've missed me, you've missed me, but I kind of like that. I think I would prefer that. I'm always easily contactable on my mobile, so I think if you're calling my house, then I have to be there or you've missed me. So, but for now, I'd have this amazing ornament in place of what will one day be my perfect pink vintage phone. Over here, I have this amazing crystal box with a nice owl top. And this is, again, vintage. I'm pretty sure that this was my nanny's. And I think maybe it might have been used for like cigarettes or something back in the day, but I use it for all of my bobby pins and my pin curling clips. And this sits right there because I do my hair at my vanity, so I can just pop this off, pull a few pins out, and I just find that a lot more helpful. And then just in front I have this, oh goodness me, which is a beautiful collar clip from Etsy, and it is really sweet. This is actually a true vintage item from the 1950s, and I just think it's the most beautiful thing ever, and I can't bear to have it put away. I have to have it out and displayed. If we open the drawer, it is a little bit messy in here. It's actually very messy in here. In here I have all of my brooches, she says. Am I missing one? It's my latest brooch. Got it for my birthday. Really pretty. But yes, I have all of my brooches. So a lot of my brooches are true vintage. For example, this genuine 1940s WVS pin. The WVS is the Women's Voluntary Service during the Second World War, so that's a really special brooch for me. And then this amazing true 1940s purple brooch, which I like to wear a lot with my yellow outfits. And then some of the others are just, they're not true vintage, they are just really pretty. I have so many of them that it can be hard to keep them all neat, but I try my hardest. And then over here, you can see that I have quite a lot of sectioning clips for setting waves and other things like that. I keep them all in here so they're very easily accessible. And then I just have all of my hair clips and my hair barrettes. I like to keep them all in one place so that they are nice and easy to find. And it's a bit of a whirlwind in here, but I still sort of managed to find everything. I haven't had too many problems yet. That is what I keep in my drawer. So this was a quick little tour of my true vintage vanity, I suppose you can call it. I do keep my roll and go hair tool and my pin curling tool next to it, as well as all of my gloves. But I just think it's so beautiful. It makes me so happy. It makes me feel like a princess to have this beautiful vanity set up by my mirror, so I thought that I would show it to you. I have it sat next to the window, so I will always have natural light coming in at my face, because that's the best way to do your makeup, is in natural lighting. And I really hope that this was interesting or informative, or that it gave you some inspiration for creating your own beautiful vintage vanity. And I really do hope that this was helpful and that you enjoyed it. So I love you all so very much. Do remember to have courage and be kind, and may all your dreams come true, and I will see you in my next video.